Hey Titans, I was actually at a Comic-Con and I saw an artist create these shirts using pop culture characters and logos. And basically, I'm going to go through some of them with you and talk about how they're done. So here you can see that this person used words to create a character. This one is Mega Man. Using only words. So you get the idea that this is Mega Man based on his shape, assuming that you have any idea who Mega Man is. And he uses words that relate to that character. So this person used all different words. But more importantly, no word looks like it's the same. They manipulated the words so that it looks interesting and makes the shape of that part of the character. So you can see this is all the same artist. You can look him up on the internet if you like him. His name's right there. And basically, these are similar examples. So they ultimately created some t-shirts that they sell online. You can see where they sell it. Here's my first version of the project. I wanted to make sure I filled the whole page, so I even did a background. And they're all words that have to do with Wreck-It Ralph. I also did the project on my logo. Let me get the regular version for you. And you can see that although I did duplicate my word and I used the same word for the whole project, which you're also allowed to do, I made each word different by using my transform techniques. And that's an important part of the project, instead of having them all be relatively the same. I didn't transform many of these. I did this on purpose in this case because it was an 8-bit picture of Ralph. So I wanted to keep everything looking square, so I didn't turn any of them or warp them into curves or anything like that, which you could see that I do here to maintain those shapes. So here are some students who were successful with the project. So you can see that she, the person who did this, which is Carmen, she transformed her words so that each one is a little bit different than the next one. Okay, there aren't two that are identical. She used transform on every single duplication that she made, which makes this interesting to look at. This is another example. Nikki did a logo, and you could see that she used, not only did she use different words and different texts, which is a major plus for her grade because she's really exploring a lot of different things here, but she also transformed every one so it suits the shapes of that part of the logo that she was working on. So some are small, some are large, some are curved, some are fat, and some are curved even more. So she's really using all the techniques. This is in my opinion, by the way, this is worthy of 100. Cody did a great job on his. He has some differences. The thing that I would watch out for if I were Cody is just overlapping. There's a lot of overlapping throughout his piece, so it makes some of the words not readable. Or not legible, that's called actually. But if you look at this, pretty much every single word you can read, and you could see every letter in the word, and that's mostly true for hers as well. Even these tiny ones, I could pretty much see that it says Teen Wolf. So that's a goal that you want to set for yourself also. I quickly wanted to show you a few more student works. I don't want to name these students because I don't have permission to do so. I never got their slips back. But this person tried to make the word vine, and they did a really good job warping the letters using text warp. That's something that I'm really looking for. Also, you can see that most of them, there are some spaces where they're clearly not transformed, but most of them are transformed, which helps this person get a better grade. This person, however, another unnamed student, I'm going to turn off the background because it's not supposed to be on when you hand it in, because this is all we're really supposed to have. This person really used their curve occasionally, which proves to me that they could, but generally chose not to curve very much. They really should have made these words more legible or readable, and they should have worked on these curves because they definitely could have made better curves, but instead we have these black lines that are unreadable and they're straight. When you're trying to make an O, there really shouldn't be that many straight parts. So this is someone who could have done better. Also, the A is not even closed, so this is some handiwork, some craftsmanship that could have been a lot better. Here's one last example for you. You can see they took a cartoon character, and there is a lot of differences in the shapes and the colors, which is great. They even added to their word to make their word interesting from the beginning, which is an important part. Adding textures or different layer styles like these to your word in the first place makes your project look way better, and you only have to do it once because you're going to duplicate your words. So you only have to do that once to really get these effects on all these words. It makes it look 100% better. This person could have done a little bit better with the overlapping, especially of the black words, but in general, they did a pretty good job. All right, now getting to how to do this project.